Hey gamers, Koar here, bringing another Might and Magic Heroes Era of Chaos video. Today we're going to take a look at the arsenal and the war machines and castle that's in there, along with, how to unlock them, how to upgrade them, how to make them better, and where you get those resources. So let's take a look. So as we go into the arsenal here, we see the charging machines here. The first one is the battering ram. Now the battering ram is going to be deployed out on the battlefields, usually within the first two lines. And it's just going to be kind of a tank on there, and then as you upgrade it, it'll do better the more assault units you have, and it will do more damage to walls. Now the upgrade of that is the iron vehicle, and to unlock that you'll need a 6-star orange iron golem, a 6-star orange stone gargoyle, and the 6-star orange dwarf. So I'm working on my stone gargoyle so I can unlock this, and this one's going to be a little bit better the more defensive units you have rather than assault. And then instead of doing extra damage to walls on its last ability, it becomes immune to slowing, burning, bleeding, and stunning. So it'll be a little bit more tankier option, but the other one will do more damage to walls. And to unlock it, you'll need 50 of these gear resources, and we'll go into that in just a little bit and how you get those. Next, if we look at is the range machines. We have the ballista and the stone thrower. Of course, then my question is where's my trebuchet? Maybe that'll be unlocked later on. But for the ballista, it's going to do more damage to flying units. And it's going to do percent HP damage to them when attacking. So, let's take a look at the other one here. And its last upgraded arrow deals damage equal to 0.4% of the max HP of the target unit inflicts bleed. And then the upgrade version that you can unlock, and which I already have, is the stone thrower. Now, to unlock the stone thrower, you'll want to have a 5-star orange +1 Cyclops, a 5-star orange +1 Swordsman unit, and a 5-star orange +1 Griffin. And then, of course, it'll use 50 gear resources to unlock. The stone thrower is going to be better against backline units, and it also does splash damage. So here's some of the abilities here, decreasing the hit value, and stone thrower attacks enemies in the back row first. So, and it decreases 10% unit damage of enemy units within range for 5 seconds. So the stone thrower will hit the backline units more. The ballista is going to hit the front lines more. It's going to act more like a standard range unit in that regards, but it is more effective against flying. Next up, we have the auxiliary machines, the medical tent, and the runestone. The medical tent will pulse faster and do healing, but it's a much smaller amount. It also will provide extra healing when you upgrade it. It also will help remove debuffs. So basically, every time it pulses and hits the unit, it has a 50% chance of removing defense from the units. The runestone, on the other hand, has a larger healing, but the tick time takes longer. It also is going to increase magic resistance. When you start upgrading it, it's going to expand the range and covers a larger area, and it will then also increase the magic resistance as well. Now, the unlock requirement on the runestone, you're going to need to have a 5-star orange +2 archmage, a 5-star orange +2 psychic elemental, which is an SSR unit. So that one's going to be pretty hard for a lot of people to unlock. As you see, I only have a 3-star psychic elemental, and then the 5-star orange +2 white. And that's going to take 80 of these gears to unlock once you meet those requirements. Moving on, we have the capital. So in the defense portion of Sedgwick, after you've completed it, is when all of these war machines and options arsenal will unlock. And you can select the castle that you are defending with in that. And I'll go through that as well a little bit later in the video. But the 3 castles that we have are Castle, Rampart, and Inferno. Now, Castles is going to be boosted the more castle units you have, and then its moat will slow targets and increase magic resistance. The second one is the Rampart. It's going to be increased for each tower Rampart unit that you have, and its moat will do a bleed on the targets. So if you have anything that's proccing off of bleed, maybe you go this option. And then Inferno, again, is going to get stronger based on the number of Inferno units, and its moat will cause burning on the enemy units in there. So again, if you're building a list around burning, you could use the Inferno. I will be using the castle primarily. I've been using Adelaide, and it's getting that slow effect for the marksman and getting that double hit. But now, to unlock these, Rampart, you're needing the Wood Alpha 4 stars, purple +3, needing 4 stars, purple +3 on the Unicorn, and 4 stars, purple +3 on the Dendroid. Inferno, you're needing 4 stars orange on your Hellhounds, Gog, and the Demons. And then these only take 20 to unlock, a little bit easier. The other nice thing on these is when you level these up, so I'll go over here, the Ballista and Stone Thrower have at level 11. When you level these up, they'll level up both of them at the same time. So basically it's leveling up the ranged machines, not each individual piece. And then same thing with refitting here. You'll be able to equip these on here, and you'll unlock these from the production area. So you'll get these coins right here from doing the Steadwick Assaulting. You can also do Expert Crafting, where you're guaranteed to get an epic piece, and then you have this legendary component as well that you'll get. So we'll go ahead and do this here for the video. Just gonna go ahead and pull up, and you get these 5. And here I got the spear materials, and then the Expert Craft 4 times to generate a legendary component. So 4 more times of doing this, I'll get a legendary component. So this resource you'll get again from attacking in Steadwick when it's done. And so we'll get those a little bit later. And then for the gears is the other important part. And the gears you'll actually get from dismantling. So in here's all these extra pieces that I have. If I go in here and dismantle, I can go through and start dismantling these. Now we're just going to give me some gears, and then we'll have some uses for those. So we'll go ahead and hold on to those in case I need any of them, but we'll dismantle the rest. And now I have up to 41. And so these again will allow you to either unlock new machines or unlock the castles. It also allows you to enhance these components. So if I go into enhancement here, I can select this, and you can get this growth indicator here. So it's using 4 here. So if I enhance these, we'll go ahead and get a boost on our stats. And then I can level up this further, start with level 12. And this uses this resource right here, these warfare supplies from the defense battle. So let's go take a look at that. We'll go over here to the world, pull up Steadwick here, and let's do a siege battle. So the city today is Inferno, so lava burns enemies over time, so my troops will have the burn condition on them essentially throughout the battle. So alright, so here's kind of the lineup I'm using currently. And we're going to go ahead and swap that there. And see how this does. Now, for the sake of the video, I'll put it on 2 times, but a lot of times on this, I'll put it at 1 time just so I can get the timing of my spells better. But, and the other thing I forgot to do was change it to my crypt setting, which will boost these guys here, so. So this won't be the best attempt I've done, but just kind of wanted to show the process and then show the rewards at the end of it. And there we go. So here we're getting these military supply coins we can then use to get rolls on some of those components. Alright, and we'll back out of there. And we'll go into the defense battle. So here we're going to try using Adelaide. If you wanted to, you can change your capital here. I haven't unlocked the other ones yet. I need to boost my capital defenses up. But for now, we'll just go ahead and run this as it is. And I will go ahead and switch to this roster bonus. And so the idea on this is to try to survive for the 3 minutes. So we'll see how that works. And normally I would just do this once. I'll put it on 2 times to make this go a little bit quicker. Trying to keep that bone dragon frozen in place. Alright, and there we go. So again, we see we get some of those supplies there. Alright, so that's for the most part everything involved in there. If we go here to this back in here, we can go into production here, hit the common crafting. We got some tokens there. It's just going to give us kind of these common components, which will more than likely just dismantle for more gears. We can go in here and do some refitting. So if we go into the castle here, we can switch this one out, change that, level these up, all right, well, I hope you found that entertaining or useful information. If you did, please hit that like button, hit the subscribe. It helps me out a great deal. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.